Hey guys, welcome back to channel Sturge here, and today we're back on the channel 14. We got a bunch of stuff to do. We got a ton of stuff to get inside of the shop. We have some new sceneries and skins and a bunch of very good offers that I will probably be buying in the shop here, and then obviously spending the bunch of loot that we're going to be getting in today's video, and also that we have already in our storages. I haven't made a channel 14 video in a long time, and I have made a ton of progress since my last video that I made for this account. We've actually had a new update since that video, which is adding a bunch more levels to the walls and also the collectors that I have been working on off camera a little bit here. We have 3 elixir collectors and 3 dark elixir drills left to upgrade until we have all of those done, and we have a few traps still left to upgrade before we have everything maxed. And I have around 77 walls left. Yeah, 77 walls until every single one of my walls are maxed. If we don't have a builder available at the moment, I am keeping one available just to upgrade a bunch of walls that we have remaining. And we have a bunch of loot that we're going to be using in the walls for today's video. We're going to head on and get the stuff inside of the shop. We're going to start off by heading over to the right side of these special offers and get a bunch of these bundles. Our first one here, we're going to get the 3 resource potions and 80 gems because it is just $1.40, which is pretty cheap, so we'll get that real quick. $7 bundle here. We get a bunch of potions and 500 gems, 2,500 gems, 2 book of everything, and 14 million of each. Getting a lot of loot from these bundles here, so we'll get this one. And there we go. That is the final bundle. We're now going to get over to our scenery and the Ice King, filling up our gold and elixir storages there. Very good. We're going to get even more loot from the scenery, but before we do that, we're going to get the Ice King on the village here. There we go. The Ice King is now available on our base. We're going to head over and unlock this here, or select it, and there we go. We're going to head over to the king, bring him over here. I forgot to do that earlier, and we'll check his skin out here. I do like the winter theme stuff inside of Clash. I bought the last scenery from last year's winter update, and here is the king skin. It looks pretty cool with that ice sword and his ice crown. But now we got one final thing to get inside of the shop, and it is the snow day scenery. We get 2.5 million gold and elixir from this scenery as well, which is pretty cool. So we'll get this here and then check out the new scenery. And there we go. The snow day scenery is now on the base. We'll select it here and then head over to the base layout here and remove everything and just check out the new scenery. I love the ice floor, like kind of like the Halloween one we got back in October, where it changed the ground and the look of basically the entirety of the Clash base. If we head up to the top left, it looks like we have some sort of maze. I think there is something like a barbarian kind of frozen or buried underneath a bunch of snow, as you see there in the maze, which looks pretty cool. Got a little cabin at the top of that little mountain there. Heading over to the right side here, looks like it kind of changes the way we move over, kind of like the castle and stuff moves, which looks pretty cool. I love that little animation there. And we have a little ice castle over here to the right side and a bunch of houses hanging on some floating cliffs, it looks like, down on the left side of this base, which looks pretty cool. Heading down towards the bottom, we got some ice crystals going all the way down towards the bottom here. We have a little bit of an snow village, which looks amazing. I really am a fan of these snow and winter themes. And we have cracked ice leading out to what looks to be the ocean, and we have some shipwrecks leading into the ice there, making the cracks around the rink there. But it looks pretty cool for the winter scenery. This is honestly my new favorite scenery in the game, and I'm going to keep it on for probably until the next new scenery comes out. And now that we have everything we got from the shop, it's time to get a spending spree going with all the gold and elixir we have on the base. We're gonna head up to the top where the walls are and upgrade as many as we can. We're going to spend all the loot we have in our storages, so let's start off by upgrading a bunch of walls using our gold. They cost 5.6 million per wall, and we're already down to around 6 million with just 4 walls used, and we got 5 walls for, I think it was around 30 million gold, which is pretty good. We'll start upgrading the walls with elixir. I have no use for the elixir besides on these walls, so we'll get that there. And I think that is it. We're going to head over to the Clan Castle here and see if we can collect anything. We have around 600,000 inside of there, and that isn't enough to upgrade another wall. I have been working on these gold mines and elixir collectors, and they do look pretty cool. I am a fan of the gold mines, and that is basically it for the wall upgrade. We upgraded, I think that is around 9 walls completed, so we should have around 66 walls or 68 walls. Not too bad there. We'll move everything over to the max side of these walls, and there we go. We got the walls all situated back over to their appropriate spot. We don't really have any more upgrades. We're going to do one attack to get even more loot, and maybe we can upgrade one more wall using our elixir. I am going to be using the Queen Charge Hybrid since I am trying to push back up to around Champion League, since I have been using Sneaky Goblins farming up the walls. And we got a decent base here at Tunnel 14 with 800,000 of each. This is usually what I find down here in Crystal League, but hopefully as I go back up to around Champion League, I'll find this amount of loot and also get the loot bonus and the star bonus a lot higher, since we are higher up in the trophies once we get back up to Champion League. We're going to start off with the Queen Charge at the very bottom right. I'm going to need a rate spell right away because she's going to hit by a lot of defenses. We'll take down that Warden there and work our way up towards the Scatter Shot and eventually the Eagle at the very top of the base. We're going to drop the Baby Dragon on the left to make sure that the Queen heads up towards the top, and it will go down to that Royal Champ over on the left side. And as the Queen is working over here, we may even need to use her ability as she's getting hit by a bunch more stuff. We're going to drop the King with the Siege Barrack using the King's skin as well, which looks pretty cool during the attack. We'll drop another wall break for the Queen, and looks like the wall break is going over to the right side. That is perfectly fine. We'll drop the Miners, the Warden, the Hogs, the Royal Champ, and both of the Headhunters to head into the base. Going to use the King's ability, taking down a bunch of the buildings on the right side. The Queen will probably go down. We'll use one more raid spell for her, and hopefully she does stay up, and it looks like she does actually go down to those defenses there. The King is also going to go down. The Town Hall is activated, so we're going to freeze that there and heal everything back up to full health, dropping a poison on the Queen, freezing the Town Hall once again, and also using the Warden ability right now to keep everything up through that poison spell of the Town Hall. We have another wall break we'll use at the top right and drop the rest of the Sneaky Goblins. We have basically a lot of troops still left on the left side, like Miners and the Hogs. We'll take down the Royal Champ, and we'll drop a couple of cleanup troops at the bottom left as we get closer and closer to this 3-star on this Town Hall 14. We have the Royal Champ's ability, which we are going to use right now to speed up the attack and get this 3-star on this Town Hall 14. Not too bad. I think we are still a little bit short, around 1 million of elixir to get one more wall done. So I think I'm going to do one more attack real quick, get a bunch of loot, and then we'll upgrade one more wall to finish off the day. And we're back after doing one more of those attacks, and we're up to 5.7 million elixir. So we're going to head over to one of these walls, and we'll upgrade that up to the max level. I think we did around 10 walls for today, which is pretty good. We have one more thing before we close out the video. I actually finished off doing a bunch of the challenges for the season pass, and now we can unlock another skin in today's video, which is the Jolly Warden skin. And we have some other stuff that we can collect, and we can't really collect the Book of Heroes or the Dark Elixir Room because we obviously don't have a use for either of those at the moment. But we're going to head over to the Warden and select the Jolly Warden skin, as it is Christmas time, so we'll get that on the Warden. And we're also going to select the other Christmas themed skins. We got the Winter Champion, and we'll see if we have a Winter Queen, which I know we do. We'll use the Ice Queen, and there we go. All winter troops or heroes skins on the heroes. And that is going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see some more Tunnel 14 content on my channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.